Hi, welcome back. My name is Amanda. I'm here to tell you what I would bring on vacation if you're traveling, um, whether it be on a cruise or going to visit family, and you want to bring your makeup and be able to even do a full face of makeup without even being concerned, like if you lost it all, if the airport lost it all, or something happened to it, it wouldn't necessarily completely break the bank. You'd be devastated because you'd have to replace it, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. It wouldn't be like taking a $50 eyeshadow palette and being upset. But all of these things that I'm telling you are absolutely perfect. And I want to start out with brushes. Now, what I have, and I apologize for it being dirty, is I have the It Cosmetics travel brush kit. And in it, and I don't have all the brushes in here because I don't use them all. In here, I have a blush brush. I apologize for them being dirty. A smudger brush. And a shadow brush. I also have a blending brush. Now these are perfect to fit in, and you can get these at Ulta. I'm not sure if they're exclusive to Ulta or what, but it doesn't even have to be It Cosmetics. It could be anything that you could possibly need. Now, that would serve your purposes. I don't contour and I don't do my brows, so that's what I would bring. And then to deepen up my crease, if I wanted to, I would bring this Real Techniques brush. It's the Essential Crease Brush. And then my favorite highlighting brush. This is actually the Real Techniques setting brush, but I love this for highlighting. It's my favorite one. And then the Real Techniques multitask brush. This is smaller than the large one, obviously, and so it's not my favorite brush, but it does the job. So those are the brushes that I would take if I'm going on a trip. Now the next thing is something like a blush palette. Something that goes ahead and gives you multiple choices. Like this right here is the e.l.f. blush palette, and it's in light. And right here you have 3 different blushes, as you can see, and then you have a contour shade if you do contour. I mean, as you can see, it does come off a bit warm, but it doesn't come off straight up orange either. Not sure if you could see that. Let me see if I can build it up for you. Oops, terrible swatching. So I think that that would be a really good choice for you. It doesn't have to be this. It could be any other blush set, but something that gives you multiple choices, so you don't get bored with just one blush. Next thing that I would take is my favorite palette under $50. Honestly, I'm surprised by the quality. It is the Carly Bible palette by BH Cosmetics. You have got 10 eyeshadow shades. Some are matte. There are actually 4 matte shades, maybe 5. Let's see. Yeah, these 2 come off. This one and this one comes off kind of satin. But this one, and this one are matte, and the rest of them are shimmers, and they're really pretty. These 2 I use for highlights, and then these 2 could also be used, since it's too dark for me to use as a highlight, I would use these actually for eyeshadows. So you get these at Ulta for $14.50, so it's perfect, and you get the points naturally. I mean, I know that you can get this off of the BH Cosmetics website also, but I'm an Ulta fanatic, so whenever I saw it at Ulta, I picked it up. And I think that this is something that's always going to be in my collection. Obviously, you see that I've already hit pan on that shadow, and yeah, so I absolutely love it. My favorite way to use this is I love to combine those 2 shades, these last 2 shades, into my crease. I think it produces such a beautiful effect. I absolutely love that. Next thing I would do is I would take, doesn't have to be the Ulta eye primer, but what I would do is I would either take a drugstore eye primer that you know that you love, or a sample size. Um, you don't want to take your full size. I mean, you can if you want to, but know that if something happens, it's gone. But I would take a deluxe size or something cheap. The e.l.f. is really good, and you can get that for $1 or $2. I would also take a deluxe size mascara or a drugstore mascara, something that you won't be so devastated if you lost. Notice that I'm saying lost. I luckily haven't had anything broken or lost yet, but you never know what might happen, right? So this is the Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm working on this for Project Pan, and I'm hoping that it's going to be done any day. It's probably going to be done by the time I upload this video, because I'm pre-recording a ton of videos. Next, I would take a brown eyeliner pencil, and this is the Urban Decay eyeliner pencil in Smoke Out. Let me show you here. See, it's sort of like a brownish color. I would go ahead and I would take that, and something, doesn't have to be this small, but I would take a sample size or a deluxe sample, you know, the ones that they do in the kits. That's what I would take, or a drugstore eyeliner, something, again, that you won't be upset about. Now, the one thing that is pricey that I would take is my Benefit Erase Paste. I absolutely love this concealer. There's nothing else that compares. I would absolutely take this with me. And if something happened to it, I would be devastated, but, you know, that's a chance I'm willing to take for this concealer. Also, I would take a primer. Right now, I'm working on the NYX Angel Veil primer. I would take this, or I would take, if I had the option, if I didn't have like a drugstore option, I would take something like this. A sample size of this right here is the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is my favorite primer. I would take a sample of this and take it with me. Now, the next thing that I would take is, if you're into doing something for your waterline, I would take something like a gold, or something like a gold, or maybe something like this. It's the Urban Decay 24-Hour Pencil in Heartless. I love this. It's a pink. Let me swatch that for you. Can you see that? It's really pretty. Whenever it came out, I knew that I had to have it, and it's great for an inner corner highlight also. This is full size, but again, I would take one, couple of really small ones. I would only take one depending on the size, but if it was something this small, I would certainly grab two that was small. Because hey, maybe you can get rid of something while on vacation, right? Next, of course, I would take my foundation. Now, this is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 120. I love this foundation. However, this is glass. It breaks. The best thing that I did, and last time I went on vacation, this is what I did. You know those contact cases that you can get for a couple dollars at Walmart? Buy one of those. And what you do on both sides is you go ahead and you dump some of the foundation into both sides of the contact lenses, and I guarantee you that is enough to last you for a week. And it's, trust me on this, okay? Next, what I would do, I would take 2 different colors of lipsticks. I tend to go ahead and I would take the liquid lipsticks, because whenever you're on vacation, the last thing that you want to go ahead and worry about is reapplying your lipstick. This right here is the NYX Lingerie in 02. It's called Embellishment. I love this. I love this color, and it lasts a really long time, so I don't have to worry about reapplying. The next is a deluxe sample of Stila and Beso, something like that. That is a really nice red. I would really like this. But if you don't have this, a really good alternative that's a drugstore is the Milani Amore Metallics lip cream. And I'm telling you what, this lasts forever. It's not even really all that drying. It's really great, and personally, so far, I think this is the best drugstore liquid lipstick ever. Now, if you are project panning, so you could go ahead and take a couple of lipsticks too. Like right now, I'm working on the Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. This is all I have left. Probably by the time this is up, it'll be gone. So you can always take the deluxe size samples of lipsticks that you have, and I also have a Smashbox one that I got in Sephora Play. It's the liquid lipstick, and I'm not sure what color it's in. It doesn't say. But I like this too. So I would take it. Now, instead of an eyeshadow primer, if you don't want to take an eyeshadow primer, I would suggest taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This is really great for a base for everything. It also helps your shadows last longer and appear brighter. And, you know, they usually have it on sale at Ulta, so I would definitely consider picking this up. Next, I would take one lip liner, one that's sort of neutral, and this is in mauve. This is NYX in mauve. See, it's kind of neutral. You see that right there? Definitely would take a neutral one, something that you can use for every look if you're into those kinds of things. And, of course, I would take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I absolutely love this powder, and it's in 004 Sandstorm, and it takes forever to get through, and if something happens to it, it only takes a couple dollars to replace. Next, my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Setting Spray. I love this so much. This I've repurchased over and over and over and over again, and I will continue to purchase over and over and over again. So those are my things. Oh, one more thing. If you are looking for a lip exfoliator, if you're somebody that wants to wear the liquid lipsticks, but you must exfoliate your lips, but you don't want to bring your expensive scrubs and things like that, bring the e.l.f. lip exfoliator. It'll leave your lips so soft. I use this all the time, even whenever I'm not using a liquid lipstick. I love it. I love it. Tastes sweet. It doesn't bother me. It smells nice. It does the job. I would highly recommend this. So you would be able to fit all of these things in a little makeup bag. And of course, you know, if you want to go ahead and bring perfumes, I highly recommend bringing your samples. And what you could do, a little trick that you could do, since you know, you can go to Walmart, you can get those little tiny samples, and they're like $5 or $6. If you have a Sephora near you, go in and pick a fragrance and ask them at the counter if they can make you a sample. And take that with you. You know, maybe they'll give you a couple samples. You never know what they might do, and that's a way to go ahead and kind of skip through buying samples or buying a perfume or something like that. So those are my tips to go ahead and travel with as minimal makeup as you possibly can, and maybe save some dollars if something breaks, you know, so that you wouldn't be traumatized over. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. Have a good day. Bye. Make sure that you subscribe to get more of my wacky behavior, because I'm not awkward. No, I'm not awkward. I promise. Bye.